Hi there! In this video, we will discuss the summary of the 7th chapter of Noli Me Tangere by Dr. Jose Rizal, titled An Idyl on an Azotea. We will also study the important events, characters, settings, and lessons found in this chapter. Listen and watch carefully, as you will learn a lot from this historical work by Rizal. Let's begin. One early morning, Maria Clara and Tia Isabel had already attended Mass. After breakfast, everyone went about their tasks. Tia Isabel cleaned, Captain Tiago read business documents, and Maria Clara sewed while talking to her father to distract herself from her nervousness about meeting her fiancé, Crisostomo Ibarra. They decided to take a vacation in San Diego because the town fiesta was approaching. When Ibarra arrived, Maria Clara couldn't contain her excitement. With Tia Isabel's help, Maria Clara prepared herself, and she and Ibarra met in the hall. Both were overjoyed to see each other. The two went to the balcony to have some privacy and avoid the dust. They talked seriously about their feelings, promises, and past. They also reminisced about the memories and things they had given each other, like the sambong leaves and Ibarra's letter. Maria Clara read the letter, which explained that Don Rafael's goal was to send Ibarra abroad to study so he could serve their town better. Ibarra then remembered that the next day was All Saints' Day, so he said goodbye to take care of his tasks. Maria Clara couldn't hold back her tears, missing her beloved. Her father advised her to light 2 candles for Ibarra and offer them to the patron saint of travelers. Now, let's move on to the important events in this chapter. Maria Clara and Tia Isabel went to church and then went about their tasks. Maria Clara busied herself with sewing while waiting for Ibarra. Ibarra arrived, and he and Maria Clara met. Their reunion was filled with longing and love. Ibarra and Maria Clara talked on the balcony, where they revisited memories of their youth and the promises they had made to each other. Maria Clara read Ibarra's letter, which stated his father's intention to send him to Europe to study, so he could serve their town with greater skill. Ibarra said goodbye after remembering that the next day was All Saints' Day and he had many tasks to complete. Maria Clara cried at their parting, and her father advised her to light candles for Ibarra. Important characters. Maria Clara, the daughter of Captain Tiago and Pia Alba. She is the sweetheart of Crisostomo Ibarra. In this chapter, her longing and love for Ibarra are evident. They had a heartfelt conversation on the balcony about their feelings and memories of their youth. Crisostomo Ibarra, the young man who had just returned from Europe. He is Maria Clara's sweetheart, and in this chapter, he visited to see her. He said goodbye after their conversation to attend to his tasks. Tia Isabel, Maria Clara's aunt, who took care of and guided her. She managed the household chores after dinner the previous night. She also helped Maria Clara prepare before meeting Ibarra. Captain Tiago, Maria Clara's father and a wealthy businessman. In this chapter, he was busy reviewing business documents while talking to Maria Clara. He also showed his care for his daughter by giving her advice about Ibarra. Let us now proceed to the setting of this chapter. The story took place at Captain Tiago's house. Here are some of the lessons, messages, or implications shown in this chapter. Love and longing for a loved one can strengthen emotions but can also bring sadness and loneliness when apart. Revisiting childhood memories and discussing promises deepens a couple's relationship and love. Responsibilities and tasks are unavoidable, but it's also important to make time for loved ones, as shown by Ibarra meeting Maria Clara despite his busy schedule. A parent's promise, like Don Rafael's goal to send Ibarra to Europe for education, shows love and a desire to improve their child's future. Sacrificing for one's country, as Don Rafael did by sending his son abroad to study, is an example of love for one's homeland and concern for future generations. And that concludes the 7th chapter of Noli Me Tangere, titled An Idyl on an Azotea. What have you learned from this chapter? Share your answers in the comments. We also encourage you to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with our future videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.